What's up, my Shady Bells? It's your favorite here, Dr. Tish, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so on today's video, I am in the hot seat once again, but today I have my cousin who is going to be asking me some questions, and I have no clue what any of the questions are. So, therefore, let's go ahead and get started. But before we get all the way into this video, make sure you do me a favor and you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell next to it, comment, share, and thumbs up this video. So let's go ahead with the first question.
Okay, Cousin Tish, I want to ask you, what is one of your life's greatest accomplishments?
Oh, that's a really good question. One of my life's greatest accomplishments is becoming a licensed cosmetologist. And I would say that the reason why that is one of my life's greatest accomplishments is because it's something that I knew I wanted to do since I was in the kindergarten. Not many people can say that they had a goal or a dream from childhood that they actually accomplished. So that's what I would say.
Good answer. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next question is, would you say you are a pessimist or an optimist? And why?
Another good question. For the most part, I am an optimist. And I the reason why I feel like I'm an optimist is because I always try to look at the bright side of situations when other people, they usually look at the downside of situations. And but I will say this, some of life's experiences has made me be more pessimistic in certain situations now.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, if you had a choice to be on your phone for 16 hours or cook something edible for 16 hours, which one would you choose? Being on your phone for 16 hours or cooking for 16 hours?
And I have to absolutely choose one.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a hard one because I love to cook and I love to be on this phone.
We know.
But I'm going to go with cooking. I'm going to go with cooking because I love cooking. I feel like there's times that I can put my phone down and not be on it and, just do other things that is more meaningful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it as often as I probably should, but I would say that I would definitely rather be cooking for 16 hours because I love to cook and I love food.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was very informative for me.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be the phone.
You thought it was going to be the phone?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. The next question is, what do you think is too long for a man and woman, or anybody in a relationship for that matter, to be in a relationship before marriage?
Well, that depends on what the intentions is for each one of those people in that relationship. Now, if you're a man or a woman who desires marriage and you're dating with that intention, then I would say it shouldn't take you no more than, 2 years to know that you want to actually get married to that person. Then it depends on your age too. Like all of these different things come into play. Like if you're a younger person, you may take a little longer to decide to do that. But if you're like an older person, let's say somebody that's in their 30s plus, and to me that's like an older person, only because if you don't have children yet, as a woman, the older you get, the more or less likely it is for you to produce healthy eggs and healthy babies or whatever. So I would say that if you're over 30 then and you desire to be married, then you shouldn't waste a lot of time with the person. But if you're a young person, I'm saying like, in the 22, 23, 24, 24, 25, somewhere around there, you can take your time with that. I don't think that being in that relationship for about, I don't know, let's say 4 or 5 years before you decide to get married would be a big issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. I'm not calling you remedial, but I want to ask you this question first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the difference between black and white when it comes to life experiences?
Yes.
Okay. So I asked that because everybody doesn't. A lot of people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the gray area between being submissive versus being quiet in a relationship? Like if y'all had a disagreement or what have you, would you be submissive versus would you just be quiet and let your counterpart quote unquote win?
So you're saying what's the gray area?
Yes.
Like how do you get in between that?
Yes.
Like you're not going to be submissive, but you're not going to be quiet. So what's
Yes.
the gray area there?
Exactly.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, what's the gray area?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be submissive, but you're not going to be quiet. To me, the gray area would be, ooh.
I stumped you.
Yes, I feel really stumped because the thing about it is if you're not going to be submissive, then that means that you're going to be unsubmissive. You're going to just be like very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Disobedient, or you're going to be combative, or like you're that's to me that's the gray area. You're just going to be the total opposite of being submissive. You're just going to be a combative woman, because we're talking about women, right?
Women and men.
Women and men. You're going to be combative. You're going to be disobedient. You're going to be just like, rah. You're not. It's just that's the gray area. That's the in between for that type of situation, in my opinion.
Yeah, but still, it sounds like to me it's not in between.
It sounds like it's not. So it's because it's still you're going to either be this or that.
Right.
Well.
It's definitely a tough one, and
it is a tough one. That's
yes.
a tough one. I don't think there's a gray area for that. I think that if you're saying that it sounds, and I have to agree with you when you say that it sounds like it's not a gray area the way I described it, because you're still doing something, right? So the gray area would be what's in that midpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there is a gray area when it comes to that, to be honest with you. I can't, if there is, I can't think of one.
Okay.
Because either you're not going to be submissive. You said either you're not going to be submissive or you're going to be quiet. Or either you're going to be submissive or you're going to be quiet. Which one you said again?
I said, would you be far as the gray area between, like
being submissive,
yes, and being submissive versus being quiet.
What's the gray area
versus being quiet? Yes, what's the gray area?
I don't know that there is a gray area to that.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, maybe someone in the comment section can answer that. What's the gray area to that, guys? You all let me know in the comment section. What do you think about? Because I'm stumped.
Okay, the next question is, what would you call or say the word lucky is? And then what would you call or say the word blessed is? So actually the difference between lucky and blessed.
And you know what's so funny is that when you said that, I was going to use the word blessed in the place of being lucky, right?
Did you?
So now you want to know what's the difference between luck and being blessed, like being lucky, or being blessed.
Not the difference, but actually, I would probably say the meaning, because my question, the way I wrote it was, what would you call or say the word lucky is?
Mm-hmm.
And then what would you call or say the word blessed is? So lucky and blessed, what would your definition be for them?
So for me, lucky would be something that kind of happens by chance. Like, some people have good luck. Some people have bad luck. And a lot of times, if you have good luck, in my opinion, what are the odds that this great thing would happen to you? Especially if you don't come from a line of people that have good luck in your family, or like, I don't know. I think that luck is something that happens by chance. It's not something that everybody can just stumble upon. Now, for me, being blessed would be basically the fact that maybe like you do good things in life, so good things happen for you. It could be looked at from a spiritual standpoint, where you have like a certain type of favor on you because of the kind of person that you are. So I guess like karma comes into the play with all of those, with that a little bit. Like, I also believe that there's good karma and there's bad karma. So I just think that for the most part, people that are blessed, they are good people. And again, luck is something that kind of like happens by chance. Like, everyone don't have it. Just certain things just don't happen for everyone,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you for letting me ask you these questions, and they were definitely impromptu. I wrote them down, but you didn't know what I wrote down.
Yeah.
They were impromptu, and I feel as though you answered them very, very well.
Thank you.
No, I thank you.
Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. Those questions that she asked, they were really, really good questions. And just like she said, they was impromptu. I had no idea what she was going to ask me. And I enjoyed this. This was really good.
Yes, ma'am.
And you told me that they weren't going to be personal, and you were right.
Mm-hmm.
None of the I thought it was going to be personal questions, but she didn't ask me anything personal. So,
maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. Anyway, with that being said, guys, you leave your comments in the comment section below and let me know, what do you guys think about all these questions that my dear cousin asked me today on this video. What are your thoughts on it? What are your answers? Do you all feel the same way that I feel? Do you feel differently? Just let me know in the comment section. We could chop it up together. And on that note, until next time, remember, hair is your glory. Peace.